I didn't recognize it was after 5. Oh my word. I don't think we have any mail. We got any mail? Nobody got the mail. We haven't got any mail. Okay. I'll go straight to questions. Maybe. Somebody might want to call and remind her it's time for mail call. Well, okay, I'm here. How is Bentley's paw? We didn't do anything about Bentley's paw today. Lockie was neutered. Melvin may have swallowed something. He's not eating and throwing up if he does. So he's on the couch coming out of anesthesia because he had to give him anesthesia to get an x-ray. And that's what's going on. That's Carlene and Melville. Uber's lying down for a change. Not this, we got that straightened out.
Thank you.
We will discuss your choices, but you're living in Texas. I have relatives. I have relatives in Texas. I think everybody does. You're not going to watch the birth of the puppies through that cage. That cage rolls back. The story on that cage. Oh, we're killing time. That is from a bank vault from New Rochelle, New York. From that tiny little piece of property that we own, there was a gas station and a tiny little bank. And the bank did have a vault. And this was the gate to the vault. And when we decided to give it up and put a McDonald's in there, they tore down the bank. And I was there when they tore down the bank, and I was trying to grab something that would be a memento, and that was the only thing I could pick up, was this. It didn't, whatever it was I had for a vehicle, I've forgotten. But at any rate, I bought that home from New York, and it's put to good use right there. But we will slide it out of the way. You don't need to put the glass door back in place either.
You need help cleaning bullets?
No, this is the last one actually.
She apparently has 11 finds that are in the x-ray.
I'm going to let these kids out to the back area if they want to run for a second.
All right.
Open your hand. Open. Hey, that's not
Carly, you want to start mail call? There's 3
Sure.
packages here.
There should be what?
There's 3 packages.
Oh, there are 3 packages. Oh, okay. Well, I'll leave off right there, and you can continue that one then. And you can give me the packages.
Sounds good.
There we go. There we go. I'll put it on there.
Over here.
Just this one, yeah.
Sounds good.
Who's that from?
From Fluffy, Wisconsin.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't say anybody right now.
No, I didn't read it. Because I gotta look at the whole label, in case it said something interesting. We didn't get that all.
Yeah, right there on there. All it said was for
Fluffy?
yeah, it said come in here, and then it said from Fluffy, Wisconsin.
Okay.
Yeah, right there. Service dog. Inc.
Oh, yeah.
Fluffy.
From Fluffy in Wisconsin. Okay. I'll believe you now. Important safety instructions. Mhm. Oh my God. Boy, it didn't take everybody. Oh my heavens. Somebody just said yesterday I should have a clip-on light. Now I got one.
Somebody
Oh, my
manifested
Lord.
it.
Huh?
Somebody manifested it. They knew you
Jesus.
needed it.
How about that? Well, that is absolutely wonderful. Go put that on my bed. I'll put it up later.
Will do.
Got it?
Yep.
Wow.
Nice and gold.
Very nice. We'd love to hear from you. Who would love to hear from me? Your customers. Thanks. Thank you, dearly, for your purchase. We have nice after sale team in the USA who can help you if you ever need assistance. Huh, okay. Very nice. Looks like it's idiot proof. Let's see if I can get it put together. I submit it. Okay, next problem. What else we got?
So you got 2 big packages.
2 big packages.
Oh, this is the wrong way.
One way.
So we got from Cute Puppies, Inc. Cute Puppies.
Oh, cute puppies.
Yeah.
Huh. What's that say?
No, so I think they didn't put their name in. It says CP name, yeah.
Huh, okay. Okay, well, they are, don't hold them up. There's a pronounced W. Oh, that's very nice, thank you. Those are big ones, big bones, that we can give out for lunch.
You want to take them out?
No,
No.
no, okay. You just slide them over there. And is this the same thing?
Yep. I think it's the same thing, yeah. Cute Puppies, Inc.
I got that one. Yeah, looks like that's what it is.
Yeah. Same thing, 2 packages of it.
Okay, we'll set them over there.
Sounds good.
We got that undone. Wow. Get them out of here before the rat people. Okay, we did that. You can read the rest of the stuff as anything. Oh, I'll
Awesome,
just
let's see.
move over.
You know where you let off?
Huh? That's where I was working down.
Working down.
I know I was supposed to work up, but I didn't do that.
From an hour ago from Bobo Link. Off topic, ECAD is having an auction to name puppies from their fabric litter. Cute theme, I think of lots of fun names for the puppies.
ECAD, that's East Coast Assistance Dog. That's my friend Lou,
I was gonna ask
down
you.
in Torrington, Connecticut. They have basically golden retrievers.
Gotcha. So yeah, for Bobo Link's name suggestions, Velvet, Surge,
Oh, jeez.
Cordero, Ray, Rayon, Polly, Polyester, and Wooly. I like
And
those.
who?
Wooly. the last
Oh,
one.
Wooly. Okay.
And Jane Sladen from Canada, Halifax, said cotton. And then people are going to other fabric names and saying, B Short from Virginia said linen, denim, Satan, and etc.
Huh. Interesting. Okay, we've never done fabrics.
No. Have you ever had theme? You do theme names a lot.
Oh, every
every
litter's got a
litter.
theme.
Debbie G from Florida says rocket launch is still on as now. 4:35 p.m. is when the window opens for a launch. So it's.
What are we doing? Sending one to the space station?
I assume so. It was a beautiful launch. I heard them say it was traveling at 2,700 miles per hour before the boosters dropped off. It's very fast.
Huh.
But that was like an hour ago, so we missed it.
Okay.
Vanessa said any temp notification lately. Not sure what that's about.
That's back. Well, the temperature, dog's temperature comes along about 100 to 101, somewhere in there.
That's average.
Yeah, and then it can be up 102 is still normal, but about 100 101. At any rate, when they go into pre-labor, it'll drop for about 24 hours. It'll drop to 98, and then bounce back again and go on. And if you catch that drop, then you know the labor is going to start in about 24 hours. Now, I don't know whether we caught that drop or not, because it seems to me yesterday somebody wrote down 98.3 somewhere. And we certainly have had 99s and things. So I don't know whether we've hit the drop yet or not. So we'll just keep taking temperature. She's not poised. She doesn't have milk. So I'm not staying up all night tonight, but I'm sure there are those of you who will. It's pretty soon.
I didn't realize how soon it was going to be.
Hmm?
I said I didn't realize how soon it was going to be. I haven't checked in a few days. There's a picture, and baby, I'm sorry, there's no way that body's going to fit through the crack.
She's quite thin. My
What's
usual for telling a dog is thin is the hip bones sticking up. Her hip bones are sticking up.
Yeah.
So it's all gone to the puppies. This could be a problem. We think we see 11 spines in an X-ray. So 11 puppies we're looking for.
It's a big litter. How many is like usual for you guys?
I don't know that.
Quiet. 6, 8.
6, 8. Oh, so yeah, a little bit more than average. That was from 3 days ago. Do you have any more from today?
Go back up the top. That's where they
Oh yeah.
got any new stuff. There you go.
Oh, here we go. 42 new comments. Lori Lou sent a picture. I yelled cow at a woman on a bike and she gave me the finger. Then she plowed her bike straight into the cow. I tried. That's awesome.
That's cute. That's cute. Oh dear. What else you got?
Oh, I was trying to put this into context. Someone was commenting on me moving the boxes over there instead of dragging them. So, Trixie Lou said, "Good job, lifted with his knees," with a smiley face. Thank you, I appreciate it. Then Martha said, "Any labor signs for Bianca?"
No, I haven't seen anything.
You were just talking about that. Wildflower, hello, my name is Bryant. I have not been here for probably like 2 months, but I'm back and
Well,
excited to
welcome
help.
back.
Yes.
We have a lot of men watching here.
Really?
It's like 33, 35%.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Yeah, because before, when I came here pretty regularly, I remember doing this, and it seemed like from the names it looked like a lot of women.
Yeah, no, we have someplace that scans us all out for us, and it's like 35%. That's a lot.
Oh, here's confirmation. Here's Fluffy saying, yes, it made it. So Fluffy 85 is who sent the lamp to you. That's
Ah,
Fluffy from
okay.
Wisconsin.
Thank you.
Texas Toast said, "What's for dinner?"
I think I've had it. I stopped on the way back from the doctor's and got some fried shrimp, which is not very good. So
Where is it from? You know?
yeah, it was Kelly's.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it
don't know.
was
I've never
more-
had seafood from there.
Well, I've had seafood in there, and it's usually pretty good, but it's just too battered. Battered is the word. I didn't finish it. That's how bad it was. So I'll probably just have some salad and dessert from.
Snitzel said or asked, "How'd you made out at the doctor's today?"
The throat business, the nose throat business that they're going to do. I have to go back and have some X-rays. They're going to do a swallow, a barium swallow. You ever had that done? Oh,
No.
it's such fun.
I was gonna say that doesn't sound that
You
much fun.
you swallow a little bit, and they say swallow, and so you swallow a little bit of it, and they watch it go down.
Do they have like a tube inside your throat?
No, they're just the normal ones.
Just, yeah.
They're trying to see if there are any deflections in the
Oh, yeah.
esophagus. I've got megasophagus like the damn dog. Because stuff doesn't go down. I have to chase it down with water.
That must be a pain.
Well, so they're gonna do that. They're gonna do a barium swallow and something else. I forgot what else. It's all upper ended though. What do we got?
Here looks like bringing up the concept or the just with Larky being neutered. He's right here, the picture of you, Carlene, with Melvin, ... and Larky is neutered. And
Yeah.
then here's two cat moms saying, "I know she has her reasons to why, but Larky would have had some spectacular pups. Hope the decision isn't regretted later on, like the decision to spay Bailey was regretted later at a time."
Yeah, we've got his father and his grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
And he's an awfully nice dog to use out in public, which you can't if he's going to be entire.
Mm-hmm.
He can't be they're just not as reliable. I just didn't think it was necessary. And this Sir Richard seems to be throwing nice puppies.
Here's UCLM mom had a comment to that and said, "I think the neutering is because she wanted him a house dog and hormones were too strong." Would you agree?
Yeah, hormones are they get out of control. Well, to have in the same room with Bentley is I have to sit there and watch them.
Yeah.
And then they're fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't stay up forever.
You gotta be there.
Like last night, I put them in there and told them both to shut up. They were both in my room last night,
Mm-hmm.
and it was touch and go. But I didn't sleep all that well. But I need my sleep.
Everybody does.
Yeah.
Here's UCLA mom rubbing in about how Southern California is 82 right now. Yeah, that would be nice. 74 in Sacramento.
No thanks a bunch.
Yeah.
All you guys.
It was single digits this morning here in Massachusetts. So that's how we're doing.
Which means I owe Matt another $50.
What? What's your bad?
Every time it goes down, every day it drops down below 10. I owe him $50.
You don't sound too happy about that.
Well, it's getting to the point I wish it would warm up.
Yeah.
This started out, I thought, a couple times, it can't be all that much, but it's been pretty steady. Right now I owe him $100.
Here's 24 minutes ago. Terry White Miller said, "I hear the puppies louder than Carlene." When I walked in, probably 30 minutes ago, the puppies were very loud. And then Crafty said, was Bentley's appointment rescheduled?
No, I don't think so. It's on the board over there.
Tori said, prayers for Melvin and Larky's speedy recovery. And then Gimme from CT says, how was the fundraiser last night? Did you go
I didn't go to it. No, it was down the highway, so I don't do highway late in the afternoon.
I actually went.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, how was it?
Because I grew up in Linfield. And
Oh,
I
really?
Still,
Linfield?
yeah. So
Have I been through that with you before?
yeah,
Where in Linfield?
I grew up on Chestnut Street. So
Right by me.
yeah.
Did you know me?
No. Because when did you move out of Linfield?
79.
I wasn't even born yet.
Oh, okay, but you know the property?
Yeah, halfway up Chestnut Street, the only farm in Linfield, basically.
That's right.
Yeah. So,
The guy, it's a nice family.
do you know who bought it from you? Because that's a question I ever asked.
Yeah,
you.
Brian.
Do you know their last name?
Ryan. Wait a minute now. Bruce Ryan.
Bruce Ryan.
Used to work for Digital, maybe? Something like that. Great guy.
Because what I knew of that property was that I don't know if it was there when I don't know if it was there when you were there, but there's a house right up the street, but it's like basically right next to the property. That was the family that lived there when I was growing up was the Colberts, and then I heard that the grandparents of that family owned the farm property.
Huh.
So they might have been the Ryans. I'm not exactly sure
Huh.
how that went.
Well,
about.
Ryan's, I think, came out of Lynn.
Lynn?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna ask my parents that because my parents grew up in Lynn and my family still lives there.
Well, see if they knew Dr. White.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask them.
Probably delivered them.
And then Crafty asked, did the X-ray find anything in Melvin?
They found a shadow, so it's not metal, but it could be one of these washcloth deals again. So the plan is to see whether he passes it by tomorrow, and if he doesn't, then we're gonna have to go and get it.
It's not what we want. Martha asked 30 minutes ago, how is Bianca?
Bianca seems fine.
And then
These pups have had shots already.
have they?
They get them in 6 weeks.
And I asked, how old do you think they are? Haley said like 9 weeks.
These puppies, they were born Christmas.
Christmas?
So however that is.
About right? Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Somebody say they were waiting on the mail. Here's the mail for mail call. Any temp changes for Bianco? We already talked about that.
Oh, they got the sound on. There's our beginning.
Oh, there it is. How was your day? So how was your day?
I've been screwed up all day. I had doctor appointment this morning. Yes. And I had to wait an hour and a half in the waiting room who did I have with? I had Jiminy with me. So we entertained the entire waiting room for an hour and a half. That was okay. I gave away a lot of calendars. And then this afternoon I had the throat thing. And they took me right in.
I think that's the worst thing about going to the doctors, the waiting.
It's
Yep.
terrible.
Especially when you go to the emergency room.
Huh?
It's
Yeah.
the emergency room, and then you gotta wait an hour.
Well, it's bad. It's bad when you watch who's getting into the emergency room, because when you have insurance and you go and you sit there and sit there and sit there, and everybody comes in with no insurance and goes right through.
Yeah.
It's very annoying.
There.
But my husband, I used to get very annoyed with him. He liked to have everybody think that he was very busy, which God knows, eventually he was. But when he started out, he would book everybody for 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so the waiting room would be full. Like, come on! You know, these people don't like that.
No, definitely not.
And, well, he just wasn't showing enough appreciation for everybody else's time. We used to argue about that a lot. Well, then, that was before
Yeah, this is before.
the insurance people came along, and I remember the day they came in and said, no, you've got to book 2 people every 15 minutes. I was booking 1 every 15.
I gotcha.
That was when the insurance companies just plain took over.
This was before mail call started, but Yona said, how is Bentley's paw?
We don't know. We're gonna get it x-rayed, I think. Is that what we're doing? Over there, see? 3/4, is that what that says?
Yeah, so on, was that Friday?
I don't know.
I think it's Friday. What happened to it though?
I don't know.
Just don't know.
Simply.
He just started limping a little bit?
The great worry. I've had 3 other dogs with cancer of the foreleg. And that's what it's acting like, so I'm not thrilled with this whole project.
Yeah. Fluffy asked, whose dog is that with Carlene? I'm guessing they talk about Melvin. Yeah. I'll respond to Melvin.
One of these days I'm gonna get on that horse. When it's warmer.
Uber.
Janine has taxi down in North Carolina.
Really?
She's having a grand time with it. That's a nice horse.
Yeah, it's actually
It's,
a good horse.
it's a little bit too lively for me, really. I
Yeah.
want nice quiet walk. And this, I think, is a draft horse.
What does draft horse mean?
Work horse.
Oh, just work
Plow
horse.
horse.
Yeah, it only took him a month or 2 to chill out. Uber was pretty feisty at first.
It's not feisty. There's stuff they don't know. I think she came out of the Amish country,
Alright.
and the Amish people. These horses need to have shoes on because they work them so hard. They take good care of them because it's like you take care of a car.
Mhm.
They take care of their horses very well, but they don't waste any time. So when they want to put shoes on a horse, they tie their leg up to the wall. It sometimes is a little hard on the horse.
Yeah.
They have stocks that they put them in. They kind of clamp them in and pick
Yeah.
up the feet, and so when you got anywhere near her feet, she was a little antsy about it.
Oh,
so
that makes sense, yeah.
she'll get over it.
Nina said, or asked the question of what name did Nessie have when she arrived at CZA?
Nessie?
Yeah.
Loch Ness. Wasn't she Loch Ness? The Scottish name.
Scottish name?
Do you know Loch Ness? The story of Loch Ness?
I don't know.
Oh God.
I've heard of Loch Ness before, but
The Loch Ness monster?
that's what is that what the story?
Yeah.
Alright. I thought it was a different
I
story.
have sat on the shores of Loch Ness and looked at that loch for a couple hours and thought, okay, I did it. I didn't see a damn thing.
Oh, see, like I asked a question, but then someone responded right after and said Loch Ness.
These people know all the answers.
Yeah, that's the best part about the message board. Let's see. Just the puppies.
Oh dear.
Diana, she asked a question, talked about going to the doctors, and having dizziness be gone. And that's why she's been away from the chat and cams lately, but she has a question, are we going to watch the birth of the puppies on this cam behind the bars?
The bars slide.
Bar side. So when the,
We'll just get them out of the way.
yeah, that makes sense.
By the time you get a couple people in there and chairs and all that, you don't have to have the bars.
Yeah. Where is this camp?
What's that?
Where is like where
That?
is yeah.
That's the first stall in the barn.
I've always wondered that, and I've,
Okay.
I've never actually asked.
You know,
the
you go in the door of the barn, and there's
Yeah.
a white door here.
Yeah.
Well, the white door goes right at that ladder. See that ladder going up that ramp?
Yep.
That's where that white door is, and this is just this way a little bit.
I've always wondered that, and with the students, I was always wondering
Yeah,
where
no,
it
the
was.
camera's right up, and that's one of the primary pieces of equipment too. For some reason, you know, if that goes out, everybody's out or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense because I never
Yeah, and
actually.
then there's
really-
around there goes outside to the first outside kennel.
I gotcha. That makes a ton of sense. Like this picture of AJ's from New York's cat, Mr. Kiki.
Uh,
Spent his afternoon lounging in the office for his simulation time.
you know, I couldn't see the cat.
You didn't see
No, I saw a dog's head with a cardboard tongue sticking out. I didn't see the head at all. Isn't that
Yeah,
funny?
it's a nice little cat. Looking
And
at-
the bow on the thing looks like the nose of the dog.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Nice looking cat. Alright, so then yeah, we're back down to where I started reading off with the fabric litter names.
Right.
Let's do a quick check if there's anything up top. Yep, 40 new comments.
Oh, geez.
Are the puppies by himself? The puppies are not by themselves. Dez is over there with them. And then Barbara from Michigan asked, how old is Melvin? And is,
I guess he's going to be 2,
yeah, 2 in July.
something like that.
Look at that nice picture of us.
How about that? That rope behind us really adds a great deal.
It does. Answering your question, Tori, about how was the fundraiser when I was there. So I stopped my my family and I, we got Wahlburgers for dinner. So ordered food and then went over there. I saw Lynn, John, and Judy. Talked to them, and considering I didn't see him for a few months, it was awesome catching up with them. Talked to him for a few minutes, and saw how nice it was going. It looked like it was going very well. I went there at like 6, 7, so at the end of the fundraiser, and there were still a lot of people there, so that's awesome. But it looked like it was a great event, and my food was delicious. I got the Fiesta burger.
I got to go try that place now.
It's pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah. Here's Bio BC. Said my dad was a small town doctor, and there were people that came into his waiting room. For some, it was a social get together. So
No, that's true.
yeah,
There's another story he had was his 3 little old ladies. He said there wasn't a damn thing he could do for them. They were all healthy, but he had to do something, so he gave them B12 shots or something like that. I think it was B12 every Tuesday. So they had to have their B12 shot. They were really all very dedicated to this B12 deal.
so they just love coming in.
They just like coming in. There were 3 of them, the Tuesday ladies. This is back when the whole office visit was $20, and the B12 shots were $1 or something like that.
Very cool.
There was one lady that paid her bill always with beans, a coffee can of beans, and they were good beans. She'd make beans on Saturday night. They were good
As
beans.
long as they were good.
And he liked that. I mean, it was fine with him.
Yeah. Tori, thank you for taking the screenshot and adding me to the scrapbook. I appreciate it. Joan said, were the hamburgers good? My hamburger was definitely good, and I hope everyone else's was. Here's a question. Can the wash clothes be stored in large plastic containers? In large plastic containers?
Can the wash?
I don't know what wash clothes you're talking about.
Washcloths,
Oh, cloths. That makes sense.
so the dogs don't eat them.
Oh, yes.
Is that what it is? Yeah? It's probably the used ones that they're getting at, the ones we've thrown in the laundry.
Two Cat Mom asked to spell my name. Sam K got it right. It's Bryant, like the school, or Kobe Bryant. Those are the two things I usually say. And will you be doing an any overnight puppy sitting for the new puppies once they are born? If I'm available, that definitely sounds very interesting and would be a good experience. So you might see me doing that. Roxanne Ron asked me, have you been able to sit with the puppies? I have not been here for a while, and so no, but then right before mail call started, I got to say hi to all of them, and I felt like their mom with all of them coming over and say hi to me at the same time. It was awesome. What's up,
There
sir?
he is. Where the hell have you been? Wow, okay, well now we have some more mail call entertainment. Will you get your boxes?
I hear you have a nice intriguing bet going on.
Yeah, that's right. I'm 2 days down on this $100 deal too.
On a $100 deal.
Aren't I 2 days down on the $50 a day?
No, you're only 1 day down because the last time you paid me for a day in
Oh.
advance.
Well,
Oh,
okay,
you're
so
a smart woman.
there you go.
Chickens.
What? I don't know.
I don't understand.
Is that a sticker?
Go the back window of your car or what?
This I do not know. I've never received chickens. Who's this?
It looks like it's a sticker or something.
You might have hit it right on with the car sticker.
Yeah. It's a chicken sticker.
Does it look for both sides? You put it on the inside or the outside?
Outside.
Outside. Huh, okay. You got it.
I think that'll go good on the damn chicken cookie.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know whether to put it on my car. I just got it towed today.
Oh,
Go
good.
to the shop to see what the damage is.
Is that the rock deal?
Yeah, I just now was able to get it picked up
Wow.
today. Yeah,
What have you been using for a car?
my girlfriend.
Oh, well, that's all right.
That's why you have them, right?
Come on now. You don't say that in front of me.
Okay, this is from maybe there's a card. What is this? Look. Oh, here we go. There's some cards.
You got the white?
Got the white cards.
There's two that don't tell you and one that does.
Now her mom.
Ah, okay.
Let's see what this is.
People have been wondering what those things were and saying, where the hell is he and how come he hasn't seen him? What on earth? Oh
Sweet
my
and
heavens.
salty mix. It's like trail mix, nuts and
Nuts and stuff,
nuts
okay.
and M&Ms and peanuts and raisins and thank you, Schnauzer Mom. Those are awesome.
Wow.
Would you like some?
Not right now, thanks.
Okay.
So they're gonna be able to fix your car?
I don't know. They just towed it today,
Who's
so
got it?
Country Motors.
They're good.
Yeah, I used them before when my starter went out, so I'd rather,
He's a nice guy though.
yeah, I'd rather go with somebody I've dealt with before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With the chicken sticker,
Yeah.
Donna Kay from Philly, it looks like, said I sent the chicken sticker a couple months ago for the chicken coop.
For the chicken soup. There you
Worked
go.
out good.
For the chicken coop.
Yeah.
You had it right on.
Maybe we'll scare the Fisher cat right off. Oh, Chex Mix. Ha
They're gonna keep you fed.
Yeah. I don't need dinner tonight. Schnauzer Mom again. Thank you very much for all the treats.
She's keeping you fed.
Heck yeah. Oh, that's awesome. You want me to stack your wood up before I leave?
I sure do.
Alright.
Definitely help you with that. In response to Tori, she said, Bryant, anyone tell you that you resemble Mario Lopez?
You don't even know who Mario Lopez is, do you?
I'm trying to think about it.
That was back in my day. It's a TV show. He did a lot of TV shows as a TV host, but he was on that hit TV show Saved by the Bell.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking
The
about.
wrestler?
Yeah, that's who I was
Yeah.
thinking about. Never, but from what I'm picturing what he looks like, I can see what you're saying.
You just don't have a curly mullet.
Yes. No. I need a little bit more curly hair.
Want some Chex Mix?
Sure, throw one. I just have it for dessert.
Thank you.
How's everything over there in the training room?
Good,
Good.
good. I need, you have any of those things that go on the bottom of the Swiffer wet jet?
You mean like washcloths?
Yeah, washcloth for a Swiffer wet jet, so I don't have to bend my fat ass over.
Yeah, we use washcloths and throw it out.
Okay,
We got them down, big pile of white washcloths.
yeah, I need to do that and laundry, but other than that.
Don't leave your laundry in the.
I won't. And then somebody said something about the dishes, and then I saw Gwen outside, and she was like, yeah, the dishwasher was full. I said, well, I either washed them by hand or didn't. I don't mess with the dishwasher. I thought that was your cooker. Remember when
No,
we...
it was before her.
Uh,
Because when she got here, there were dirty dishes with Chinese food on it. And then she put them in the dishwasher.
Oh. I thought I had them out. Sorry. I'll be more careful.
Well, you're going to get blamed for it.
Well, it's always my fault.
That's right. Well, if you're the only one over there, that's going to happen.
The good thing is that they thought they needed me for 6 weeks over there at this new job,
Yeah?
and then going to start training the new barn manager Saturday.
Oh,
So that way I can just put in some hours and not all freaking day.
that's good.
Yeah.
I miss you around here.
Yeah. Well, I want to fix that tent.
You mean the white over the
donkey.
It may still be salvageable.
We got enough of them golf balls and a couple people.
Yeah.
When you bringing your crew back?
I was last night when I saw Lynn, we were talking about that. I gotta talk with the internship director at the school. and
What,
ask her.
just the weather and stuff?
Yeah, that's what she told me.
It isn't bad.
I like it.
Well,
Huh. Them pups are getting big.
you know, we got another bunch too. Did you know that?
What's that?
We have another bunch too.
Oh, yeah.
She's in here already.
Oh, cool.
It could be tomorrow or the next day. And she has 11 skulls. You want to hand that to me? Service Dog Project? Oh, no. The puppies are going to make noise. I can't hear. Go ahead.
Relax. Hi.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Is there any chance you can send me an email on that? Animal F ANIMALET at AOL.com. And then you should get some response back within 24 hours. If not, call me back again. You're welcome. Bye-bye. I keep eating these things.
How's Larky's been after his surgery?
It was just today. He's fine. Which surgery?
Didn't he swallow a dish towel?
He just, yep, that was a week ago. He's recovering from that, and we had him neutered today. He's recovering from that.
Double whammy.
Huh?
Double whammy
Yeah.
for him.
Might as well while you got the free pain medication.
No more coming in?
We just got one question from Barbara saying, did the salt licks get to the barn?
Yeah.
They
They
did?
are hung up in the stall with the camera, both of them.
The salt licks are set up, so go check them out.
Oh, you should have seen them. Even though, because when it's so cold, no sense in messing with them buckets of water and the stalls and busting ice when that just makes them move more anyway instead of just sitting there and eating the whole time. But when I put those salt blocks up, they were licking them as I was tying them up.
Only imagine.
You didn't tie him up over the water bucket.
What's that?
You don't tie him up over the water bucket, did you?
No.
That's happened before in our lives.
No, well, I've been around enough barns. I've seen it done right and I've seen it done wrong.
What happens when you put it over the water?
It drips into the water, makes salt water.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
How many are we gonna eat?
Terry White Miller said years ago my brother and me had to drive from Indiana, southern Florida for a funeral, and the thing that kept us awake was the original Chex Mix. And she has no, or he or she has no clue why.
Was that
Mario
you?
Lopez.
That's what I was thinking about. Yeah, I do know.
You got the dimple.
Matt says I have the dimples. Anyone agree? Oh, yeah, he did. He just smiled and showed those dimples. You're spot on. Well, thank you, Tori. I'm flattered.
What's going on over there?
They're playing.
Puppies being puppies.
Do you know how to reprimand them? Have you heard from me?
No.
When they get in one of these biting and shaking the head deal, and it's really getting a little too rough,
Mhm.
You grab the skin on the top one,
Yep.
and you put it right down on the floor, and then you let it go and you walk
Yeah.
away. And that puppy will say, that didn't work out right. Yeah, that's just what they do. They
Yeah.
sit there and they look around and think, Jesus, what happened?
Yeah, 'cause I've heard a lot of people say instead of doing it that way, that's the way I do it. 'Cause they ain't gonna wrap their head around them trying to pin them down. They think you're trying to kill them.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
some
what
people think you gotta hold them down until they quit squirming and just give up. But once you're scared one, you're scared. Then, but that was different.
Yeah, no, I don't go along with the struggle deal.
No.
I've seen that done. I don't like it. But this is what the mothers do.
Yeah.
They put them down, then they just walk away. Frig you,
Mhm.
kid, behavior, and then off they go.
Like if they step out of line, there's the adult growls at them, they cower down, then it's over.
Yeah.
Dee Dee asked, do you know who is on tonight? I'm guessing for the overnight.
No. But if it's Heather, I sat with her aunt in the hospital in the waiting room today.
So unexpectedly.
Hmm. What was it? Is that one of those dogs from Ipswich? I said, yeah. My niece works there, named Heather. I said, I know her.
Small world after all, huh?
Yeah, when I before coming here with the students, I think it was Haley. I went to the Planet Fitness in Danvers,
Oh, really?
and I remember seeing a Great Dane in there, and I was like, what is the dog doing like in the gym in the first place? And then I saw the Great Dane service dog, and I was like, wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And then sooner or later, less than a month later, I came here, and I was like, wow, that's cool, weird,
We are cool.
interesting.
We're a lot of things. Cool is one of them. We have a rat problem. You've been hearing it on this.
Yep.
Did you know that I threw a rat out the door, a live rat?
It was a lot.
I caught one by the
A
tail
live
and
one?
threw it out the front door.
When'd you do that?
My hand!
No, I said when.
2 days ago.
You're braver soul than me. Threw him outside, he just circled back around.
Yeah, right. Rocky's mom said puppies are wild tonight, and then Gail from Illinois said puppies sound like Tasmanian devils.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a good comparison.
Have you ever heard baby pigs?
Oh,
No,
They're ferocious.
they are. They'll eat each other.
Yeah.
They will.
I saw one time. They had, it must have been this big. They had it in the bed of a truck. They had the kid back there. And this thing was like a damn coonhound treeing a coon. That kid was climbing all on top of the bed, and that little pig was just trying to eat him alive. But they're vicious little things.
The sound that always scared me. I only heard it once was the Fisher cat noise.
I haven't heard that one.
You
I've
never
heard
heard
a mountain lion.
Ooh.
That'll raise the hair on the back of your neck and make your pants dribble.
Yeah, with the Fisher cat so when you're going up Chestnut, like I live like one of the first houses on the right, and so there's all that conservation area back there.
Yeah.
And my neighbor said that there was a Fisher cat that lived back there, and for years never heard or had a sign of it. And then one day I'm doing homework late night,
Yeah.
and I'm just quiet, and all of a sudden I hear they say it's like a baby screaming, and it sounded like a baby just got killed. And I got genuinely scared while I was typing an essay,
Oh.
and then I had to think about it. And I was like, oh, it's probably the Fisher cat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, when they hit breeding season, is when they scream around here.
Yeah.
I got stopped by a mountain lion one time when I was a teenager.
On foot. How'd that go?
We were playing Spotlight. There's a bunch of kids that lived over the hill. Well, if I wanted to take the shortcut, you just follow the creek up. Well, one side of it, there's a few houses and everything. The other side was the creek, and then pitch black. Tree line started right there. And I had to walk all the way down there, and I could hear it creeping up in the woods every once in a while through the weeds. And then I could cut up the mountain and make cut the trip into a quarter, but I was like, I don't want to be running in the woods from one of them. And it stalked me all the way around till I started up my hill, and I could see it 50 yards behind me. Started crouching down, moving in. It's like, okay, I see ya. And I didn't know what to do, but I knew you couldn't run. And when you watch those, I was fascinated with those animal shows. And they would teach school kids to make yourself look bigger, flip your, jacket inside out or whatever. And I just didn't know what to do, so I pissed myself and then started running at it. And it turned and ran. I didn't get 20 yards from it, But if I would have been dumb enough to run off, it would have caught me pretty quick.
Yeah, definitely.
They just had a thing on wild animal deal that I watched instead of the news, and they'd taken this woman's side of her face off.
What, mountain lion?
Yeah. Yeah, she lived through it, but wow.
The closest thing I got to a wild pet was I had a pup that was half Alaska Malamute and half Timberwolf. And the only thing was, is once you set her food down, you didn't get within 3 foot of her until she was done.
Yep.
Yeah.
Speaking of wolves, there's that wolf sanctuary right down the street.
It's
From
quite a
where I
ways
am.
down the street. Go ahead.
But you can hear them howling
Yeah.
during the day when the winds come. It's pretty cool.
Oh, is that where you are, down there at Candlewood?
Cedarwood.
Cedarwood.
It's
It's down
not even a quarter of a mile from the wolf place.
down toward Essex.
Towards Essex, but it's
Yeah.
Ipswich address.
Yeah, I know where that is. We looked at that place instead of buying this one.
The bad part is it's okay when everything's frozen, but it's like a swamp.
Is it?
Yeah, and then you're so close to the ocean in the summertime, the greenheads are horrible.
Yeah.
And but the indoors really nice, I've been taking advantage of that riding my horse every day.
Hey, Larky, get it, Larky. Hey, come here. Larky, come on back here. No, Larky, come on back here. You get up on here. Get up there. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Yeah, he's very nice. Well, Uber came in today and slept inside. She lay down. That's the
Good.
first time I've seen her.
Yeah. It's funny. When it's going to be a warm day and the sun's out, you see them all at the top of the hill because that's the first place the sun hits.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we have to find a way tomorrow to go get grain. I get it, but I don't have a car.
I'm good then. We can't seem to get blind with Friday's delivery. They give it to us.
What's today?
What's today?
I think I have enough to last me till Friday.
We'll call Dodge Grain.
I'll
We'll
call
bring
them
it.
in the morning. Look, they can fit that many bags on the truck, that's for sure. And I was just giving some of them oats. There's really ain't an animal in that barn that actually needs grain. They just eat it 'cause it's the sweetest thing they get to eat on.
Yeah.
But they all eat plenty of hay.
Yeah. We got good hay.
Oh, that last batch of hay is amazing.
Mm.
when it
Yeah,
clears,
when we need grain is when Janine brings in this skinny thing.
yeah.
She's got taxis doing beautifully.
Yeah, I saw a video the other day on Facebook of her jumping. Would you like some Jack Mac?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay.
Roxy's mom asked who is currently sleeping in your room, Carlene.
Not me. I got Sizzle on the bed with me, Bentley next to the bed, and we just put another bed in there, which last night it was lucky because this guy came in here, and Jiminy picked a fight with him too, so we put Jiminy out in the condo, and this guy was in here.
I don't know which one's out there sleeping like this, but took a picture and said, never saw her sleep like this, hope she's okay.
They all sleep like that. We had a fig leaf we used to put on them.
Wilson used to fall off the couch like that all the time.
Carlene is definitely in good company, and I would say that Matt is definitely hungry. I just looked over a minute ago, and he's already gone through 2 bags.
3.
Now 3, just finished the 3rd.
I don't think there's anything very exciting for supper in there, except maybe some American chop suey.
Oh, I got a calzone pizza that the girlfriend bought me last night. I just haven't stopped long enough to eat anything. Boy, I got the customers in the barn over there. Oh, I got them buzzing already.
Oh, about
Yeah.
what?
Me setting up rules,
Oh,
and apparently they don't like them,
no.
and they don't like the colorful way I word things when they complain. It's pretty funny because it's like the borders kind of run the show over there. Because the owner just, trying to make everybody happy. Well, all you do is make yourself miserable when you do that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, you got a new policy. If I won't do it for all of them, I ain't doing it for none of them. You know? It's the most complicated grain room I've ever seen. It's like, there's more containers for different kinds of feed than I've seen shoes in a woman's closet. And I'm like, I don't even mix the grain. There's so many supplements, and we're gonna add water to this, and I'm like, you know what, you guys handle grain morning and night, and I'll do the rest of the shit. But I made some rules. I'm like, okay, employees only in the grain room. You thought I shot the president or something. And it's like, they were like, well, I mix my supplements in there. I was like, well, you can put your supplements in your trunk because rats don't eat through wooden trunks, and you can mix it, and then we'll put it in there for you. It's a simple compromise. It really is. And then the other thing is if you're going to get your horse out in the arena, if you pull out a cavaletti or a jump or a ground pole, just put it back. And one lady was like, I got a broken wrist. I said, you ride your horse every day. It ain't too damn broke to me.
Yeah. I love that.
And then
excuse.
she keeps her husband around, and she tells him what to do, and he's just from the neck down, and he just does it. And I said, well, your butler's right there.
She definitely did not like that.
No, she did not. And I said, well, if you don't like it, there's a couple options. And she goes, what's that? I said, find somewhere else to go or build a barn and do it however in the hell you want to. You know, I said, because I can set up a damn versatility course in there with tarps and bells and whistles, and then you come bring your dressage pony, and I'll be like, well, if you want it out of the way, clean it up. Needless to say, they moved their cavalettis after they were done.
Yep.
Hopefully they don't move out or you're in trouble.
I don't care. Somebody else can come in.
God.
Here,
These
here,
people.
You can't let the inmates run the asylum.
No.
You know what that's like.
I know, it is, but it gets that way. Because they figure if they're gonna pay $1,000 a month, then they're gonna run the show.
Well, yeah, but they figured wrong.
I know. I used to have that
'Cause
problem.
I told him, I said, look, I am paid to care for your animal. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I will provide the care that is required, but I don't love your damn animal. You know, I'll take care of it like I take care of my own, but, you know, I'm not here to serve you.
yeah.
I have a boss, okay? That's who I make happy is my boss.
Yep.
And my boss says to do it this way, so
See you later.
do whatever you want, but just don't yell at me, because
Yeah.
I yell back.
Here's from GRN Burdette. Sorry if I said that wrong. Is there an underground effort to fatten up Matt?
It's a what?
Is there an underground effort to fatten Matt up?
Is it what?
An underground effort to fatten you up.
Maybe so. I'm losing weight though.
Schnauzer's mom's ahead of
My
that.
pants are fitting better.
Here's Emily Gates saying, really long mail call tonight. Enjoyed it. Matt always has a story to tell. More Matt on mail call. I agree.
All you have to do is send more packages.
Yeah.
And then here's I like this couple comments. It was here's B Short saying, Matt, you must give Larky some lovin'. He was trying to get over to you before Mom caught him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He
I-
smelled the Chex Mix.
I saw Larky get up and I was letting him be for a second until Mom saw him.
That's like this one. He set up the 80s food and then he looked over at me like, I'll take some of that.
I don't think he'll eat anything. We finally got a half a can of food down. He threw it back up again.
That's not good.
Okay.
When's your next chicken brick thing?
First of the month. First Sunday of the month.
I was
So
about to
this
say,
Sunday.
it is the first of the
Yep,
month, or is it the
yep.
second?
It's
Be the
March
first.
1st today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then Sunday.
Okay. Go ahead, guys. Buy them up. I just hope the weather's not brutal.
Yeah.
Let's take a little quick peek. Sunday, 70% chance of rain, but it will be 50, around in the 50s.
I can stand the rain. We'll get in the arena.
Yeah.
It's better than in here. It's crowded in here.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it says 30 to 30 the lowest, 30 degrees.
We go to the arena.
Yeah, when it warms up, we'll get that tree out of the pasture.
The what?
That tree that went down,
Oh. Oh yeah.
Lone Ivy says, hi Matt. I never get to see any of it.
well, hello back to you. I'm glad you get to see it.
Mm. Okay.
How's the paper thing coming?
That was a bad noise. What's going on? You get in there and straighten that out.
She's right there.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm trying
There's
to.
a yelping. That's not supposed to happen.
Yeah, I'm trying to think something. What's going on? What's going on?
The paper thing is going fine. People seem to like it. And I keep running into people that tell me this Ipswich newspaper has some woman writing articles about Great Danes. I've run into that a couple times out in the world. So it's getting out there.
We need to do I don't know. Need to do a video one day. You'll have to come over there to the other barn, and we'll have Jiminy or something out there running around playing one and riding and stuff, and then we can put it on Facebook. That'll get people's attention. Facebook does.
I don't. You do Facebook, or people do Facebook. I have no objection to Facebook. I don't.
Yeah.
Facebook just picks on me.
Well, I'm surprised I've never been put in Facebook jail.
Really?
Yeah, no. Because I don't say anything, well,
You say one of everything.
yeah. I was about to say when Janine, with all that fuss whenever Austin bucked, I did let one lady have it, but typically I don't say anything negative on Facebook. That's a good name for a puppy. You ever named one Bigfoot before?
No. No, but there's a Bigfoot disease
Oh, is there?
with
that's
with
probably
Great
a bad
Danes.
name.
I named it that a long time ago, in 1988.
Wow.
One of my Danes, she spiked a temp of 105, and by the time I got to do anything about it, it was normal, and she had one front foot, huge.
Really?
And I have had more Danes with one front foot. And if I catch it in time, I catch the temperature, but it spikes and it goes down.
Yeah.
And it seems to get better by itself or whether you treat it. I mean, but now the vets are calling it the Bigfoot.
Oh, wow.
And it's always one front foot.
One
Well.
front foot that's bigger than the other.
And his is right now. So I don't know whether he's coming down with it
Or you getting rid of it.
or he's getting rid of it or that's not it.
Yeah.
He's got one front foot that's big. It's not as big as, if that's the Bigfoot disease, it's going to get bigger than that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're out of here? I can shut this thing off now?
I guess.
Sure. Whenever you want to finish it up.
You're the techno savvy one.
Let's check these last couple comments. Yep. People saying goodnight. Oh, here's one last question. When is Janine coming home?
I don't know. Do you know?
I think I talked to her just the other day.
She's
and
coming
she
home by
said
way
a
of
couple
Tennessee.
weeks.
She's coming home by way of Tennessee. She's got that donkey run to do in Tennessee someplace.
No,
Whatever that is. And then she'll be home. And somehow,
Now I'm just baffled by this.
oh God.
Now, it is known throughout mankind and in history, not saying you can't because it is more proven than ever, you know, you can teach a donkey a lot of cool stuff.
Oh God, yes.
But I would not want to go on a run with a donkey. Because they pull on you all the time. No, I don't want to go any further. You know, some of them even sit down. Like, I wouldn't imagine that to be a running companion.
Yeah. No.
You know? That's
just
like
don't
being
know
like, I'm
donkeys.
going to take my bulldog around the block for a run. He's going to make it to the third door and he's going to drop over.
That's a funny image to think about.
My donkeys were the most reliable animal I've ever handled.
Well, but you handled them a lot.
That's true.
That's the thing. That's like people, you know, they think now, oh, I got money, I can just buy a really nice horse. Well, you still got to put the work in,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
You buy a nice horse, but you don't know how it's gonna be until you actually work with it.
Yeah. And sometimes people get so fascinated up here when they're like, "Oh, you would sell your horse?" And I'm like, "If she didn't train up to be the kind of horse I wanted, yeah." You know, I mean, like, you keeping a dog when you train service dogs, and you keep one that, you know, bites people
Like Wanda?
or humps things, you know.
Like Wanda?
Like Wanda, yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, for just a pet's one thing, but
Yeah.
they don't want to pay for it, but they want it to have all the bells and whistles. That's why they make a saying. There's a saying that I like that says, "Skilled horses ain't cheap, and cheap horses ain't skilled."
Yeah, that's a good saying right there.
Oh.
Alright, gonna shut it off?
Yep.
Alright.
Bye, guys.
Bye, good night.
See you around.